Hey guys, it's Stephanie from My 7 Words, and today I want to talk about making mistakes, failure, success and optimism. We all know the feeling what it's like to fail. But first of all, what is failure to you? Define it for yourself. Because to me, failure is not even trying, or if you try, you don't give 100% of you. To me, that's a failure. But if you keep trying, and even if you make mistakes, and even if it takes you 100 times, you learn from every single try until you find the one way that works. And that is not failure. That is success. And you might have failed many times on the way, but you learned from each mistake. And that's the point. That's the whole idea behind self-development. If you don't make mistakes, how are you going to learn? How are you going to improve? You need to measure it somehow. So you need the mistakes in order to know, okay, this is bad, this is good. It's like an accountability system. Unless you stop trying, you haven't failed. Why do we fall? To learn to stand up. And as long as you keep falling but keep standing up, each time you become stronger. Each time you fall less hard. Each time you get up faster. You learn something from your previous fall. That will essentially lead you to success. Just look at the kids who are running down the hill. There's almost 100% chance that they're going to fall. And they know that. What do? They fall, they roll over, then they stand up, they run again, fall over, roll. But they laugh at the same time. They're enjoying it. This is what we forget in adulthood. Enjoy the mistakes, because we're being conditioned from early childhood that mistakes are bad. We're being punished at school, at work, at home every time we make a mistake. I don't really believe that this is the only way to deal with mistakes. I understand that people need to know somehow that there are consequences of their actions and what they did was wrong, but always punishing people is not the only way to go, and is definitely not as effective as making sure the person understands that it was a mistake. But instead of destroying the confidence and taking away the drive to try again, we should encourage the person to learn from it and try again. We are not kids anymore, so it's our responsibilities as adults that we show a good example to others and to ourselves. So if you punish yourself for doing something wrong, think twice, because you might take away your drive to try it again. And don't let others take away your confidence. You made a mistake, so what? Learn from it, go back in the game and do it again. Just look around you what humanity created with this right mindset. There are people in history who tried time and time again to invent something, and they tried 1,000 times and it never worked. But then one day they discovered the one way that it actually worked. They were not afraid of failure, and they were also optimistic that there has to be a way. They didn't give up. They succeeded. And this is what we need to learn later in life if our childhood taught us that making a mistake is a failure. You must uncouple the two, define what failure is to you, and live by your own standard. But don't let others' standards ruin your possibilities in the future for succeeding. So fall, stand up, and try again. Have a positive day, everyone. Bye.